Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm the book geek, also known as Kiava, and this is going to be a different kind of video. This is my Valentine book hunt. So I came up with a list of questions and I'm going to try and find books that match these questions, and all of them are sort of Valentine's Day related. Now, silly me, I didn't even make sure that I actually have books that match all these questions. So this is going to be a surprise for me as well, because I have over 500 books and I do not remember, what they all are, if all of them will even match some of the questions that I have, let alone where they all are. And if you could see the other side of this room, there are books everywhere. Okay, it's a madhouse in here. So you're not gonna see me running around the room looking on my shelves. My shelves are a mess. My room is a mess, looking for stuff. But I'm gonna go search and then bring the book back and show you which one I picked based off the question. Also, I can only use a book that I choose once. So if one of these books that I choose matches another question, I can't apply that same book to another question. And all of the books that I pick don't necessarily have to be romantic or Valentine centered love story type of books. They just have to match the question. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, so the first question, or book I need to find is find a book that is read. Be right back. Okay, and so for find a book that is read, I have Genesis. This is the sequel to Nemesis. And if I'm not mistaken, in Nemesis, there's a girl who keeps getting murdered. I think like every year on her birthday or something like that, a man finds her and murders her. I remember that from the synopsis, but don't remember anything else that the book was about. But I do remember reading that from the synopsis a while ago. And whatever else I read that was in there really interested me. And of course, it's one of my books that I desperately want to get to this year. But this is a sequel to that. And as you can see, it is read. Has nothing to do with love. Although I don't know if they have some romance storyline in here. But yeah. Okay, the next one is a book with love in the title. Love in the title. Do I have a book with love in the title? Oh my God. Oh, yes, I do have a book with love in the title. Let me go find it. So for a book with love in the title, I have You Love Me by Carolyn Kepnes. This is the third book to the You series, very popular book series and TV show. So I don't think I need to tell you what this is about. Next is find a book with a heart on the cover. Okay, I've found one. For heart on the cover, I have Queen of Hearts. Not only does it have a heart on the cover, but it also has the word heart on the cover. Next, it says to pick a book or find a book that is set during Valentine's Day or a romance book. So any romance book or a book that is set during Valentine's Day. So for a book set during Valentine's Day or a romance book, I decided to go purely romance, and I have The Sun Is Also a Star. Okay, so the next book that I need to find is a book with a couple on the cover, but they have to either be holding hands, kissing, or be in close proximity of one another. So like maybe leaning in for a kiss or gazing into each other's eyes. So let me see if I can find a book that matches that. I think there's one right here, actually. Okay, that was easy. The Vow. See how they're in close proximity? The next one is to find a pink and white book. And I have Invisible Monsters, pink and white. The next one is to find the 14th book on any of my shelves, you know, because Valentine's Day is on the 14th of February, so I have to find the 14th book on any of my shelves. So the 14th book on my pink shelf, which is very fitting for Valentine's Day, is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. Now, this has nothing to do with love, although if it's anything like the movie, there should be a romance aspect in this book, but I haven't read this book yet, so I can't say if it's anything like the movie or not. But in the movie, there was a romantic relationship that did occur. Next up is to find a book with red sprayed edges. Oh, I have one right here. This is the Giver Quartet. As you can see, the edges are sprayed red. The next one is to find a red or pink or white naked hardcover book. So once you take the dust jacket off, the naked hardcover needs to be red, pink, or white. This is Crowned of Feathers, and I have not read this book yet either, but it is a fantasy story, and I believe it involves a phoenix. The next one is to find a red or pink or white title on the spine of a naked hardcover. So once I take off the dust jacket, the title that is on the spine needs to be red, pink, or white. Now that might be hard to find. I have This Is My America. The next one is to find a book with a same-sex relationship. For a book with a same-sex relationship, I'll give you The Sun, which I absolutely love this book. And there is a boy-on-boy relationship that takes place in this story. Next is to find a book with a black romance. For a book with a black romance, I have Bingo Love. And this is also another same-sex love or romance about two black women who fell in love during a time where that wasn't acceptable, and they had to wait to be reunited years later. And finally, I have to find a book that is enemies to lovers. Okay, and for that one, I have The Choice by Nicholas Sparks. These two neighbors did not like each other at first, and then they fell in love. Well, that is it, guys. That is my Valentine's Day book hunt. Just a cute, short, and simple video that I wanted to do special for Valentine's Day. I hope that some of you watching had a better time than I did on Valentine's Day. And even if you didn't have someone special to share the day with, I hope that you tended to your own self-love and self-care, because self-love is the best love. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.